everybody, welcome back. Favorite plays The Binding of Isaac. Last episode, pretty good. Got over a little bit of a slump. Was able to beat the Hush for the first time on the series. I'm feeling positive. Let's do, you know what? I want to keep the unlocks going. Let's do a random greed. Anybody but Eden, because that's the only character we did in fact do a greed run with. Okay, it's going to be a Lazarus greed run. You know what? I'm kind of okay with this. Curse of the Blind is just an absolute nightmare, but I mean, like, come on. It's not like this game mode relies, oh, dude, that is so nice. Okay, let's just go kill ourselves. It's not like this game mode relies entirely on making conscious choices that help benefit the player in any meaningful way, so I'm not too salty about having that completely be taken away from me. There's a lot of stuff in this floor, huh? But it's been a while since your boy has played a little bit of The Binding of Isaac. It's been a couple days at the very least, so I'm hoping that my Isaac Steven is a damage up. This is a very nice start, and I'm just going to absolutely abolish my HP, get that out of the way, pick up a little bit of protection. Now we can begin. You know what? Slow to start, but hopefully this run will just burn through. It's been a while since I've played some Isaac, and if I'm being 100% honest with you, I like having Isaac as my, sure, we'll play the game, we'll progress, we'll do what has to be done in order to become the very best like no one ever was, but I also like having Isaac, that's bad damage that I don't like taking. I also like having Isaac kind of as my, this is what's going on in my life right now series, Hades, let's be honest, why is every wave just the same enemy? Okay. Have I done something to upset the game? Like, honestly, this isn't bad, but I'm a little surprised. Alright, there we go. Hades, if I'm going to be truthful, and I might as well, honesty is my best quality, if I'm being honest with you. See what I did there? It's called a recursive joke. Look it up. English majors. Anyway, Hades, I'm just straight up, I'm not good enough at that game in order to play it while talking about anything other than exclusively what is happening. And you know what? And credit where credit's due. I was like that with Undermine for a little bit too. But now I'm feeling that the Undermine, the ramblings of Undermine are starting to be unlocked. But Isaac, dude, I could talk about anything in the freaking world while playing Isaac. And I could, keep my brain focused on the game. It really is, it's a learned skill, I realize that as I get older, I develop superpowers, and one of my superpowers that I've had for a long time is once I could get my brain on autopilot for a basic task, like playing a very demanding, complicated, and intricate roguelike. Once I get my brain on autopilot for a basic-ish task, I could just ramble non-stop. It's like the part of my brain that deals with central thought processing is separate from the part of my brain that deals with thinking about things, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm happy for it. But either way, it's been a while since we played some Isaac, at least for me anyway. It's been a couple days. Right, there's nothing here that I can actually grab. Let's do our deal with the Devil Wave. I think that was almost bad damage. I think it's Dingle, so that's not too bad. Just keep it spry, boys. I'm happy. I mean, greed mode, it's something that we gotta just get out of the way. And I mean that in sincerity, right? Until we actually unlock greedier mode, we're gonna have to be coming back to the greed mode at some point in a while. No matter what, even if we do clear greed mode with every character, there's still gonna be more to do. And then on top of that, then there's the whole stuff with the keeper that we gotta go through, and it's dude, it's a nightmare. Well, if you could only take one, sacrificial altar, not necessarily something I'm happy to see. But it's not something that's going to be useless for us. This is a relatively new unlock. Should have probably just bought a 3-cent key before you go down. Hold on, let me have some coffee. It's early in the day, so I have the opportunity to be dumb, but not much of an opportunity. These items aren't good enough. Fanny Pack, you could do some good stuff with that. I'll take that. Slight damage up plus concussive tears is okay. And honestly, the HP makes me feel a lot better about taking the sack altar. We could do some good stuff with Fanny Pack, but it revolves us having a lot of HP. You know what? Let's do it. I'm happy with trying to go for a little bit of a more riskier play here. Not really anything I'm seeing. Maybe the present, but I'm okay with going for some risky plays, you know? Why? Because greed mode is the game mode that when you still don't have a lot unlocked, it's the game mode where you're allowed to take a couple of, oh dude, the 1-2 with the spiders and the poppers. You're allowed to take a little bit more high T level gameplay mechanics, you know? So let's go for it. Worst case scenario, we never use it. Best case scenario, we get some stuff every time we get hit. Now, obviously, I don't want to get hit, but at the same time, like I've been saying, I haven't played this game in like a couple days. And you know what? There are people that are like, that's not an excuse. It's like, oh, you haven't played the game in like what? 12 hours? Oh, wow. I guess you must have lost all of your muscle memory. No, but you don't understand, okay? First of all, I do not like taking damage on enemies that just spawn in. I understand that's like a calling card of this game mode. However, I don't respect it, and if we could stop that until your boy could build up a couple spirit hearts, oh my god, what did I just say? I'd appreciate that. But you don't understand, dude. Video games, you ever go on like a Twitch streamer, like somebody who's like a successful personality and, you know, it's their job and everything, and, you know, they're getting ready to do their first 8-hour stream of the day, and they're like, ah, well, let's do 4 hours of warm-ups. And you know what? I'll tell you a secret. I'm going to make enemies by saying this. It's true. They don't need 4 hours of warm-up. It's just that they could use it as a buffer to be like, do you want the present? I don't think I want the present. And honestly, I would like to reroll, but I think we're just going to maybe like go for like something else. This is not really something else, huh? Okay. Well, I really need to stop almost taking damage. But dude, it's true. Next time you're watching a pro streamer and they're like, this is a warm-up game, boys, I want you to go into their, don't do this, go into their chat and be like, this isn't a warm-up game, you're just trying to sandbag in case you're bad. And look, 9 times out of 10, the answer is yeah, absolutely. Because I do it too. Sometimes, you think there's a reason why I tell you that this is the first episode I'm recording of the day? It's not to like kill like 7 seconds of, oh, stop that. It's not to kill 7 seconds of dead air. It's for me to be like, well, if I lose this run, which is starting to look more and more likely as we continue to play this badly, if I lose this run, I could just be like, well, you know, it's, I woke up, I had old man throat, my knees were kind of itching the whole game, and, you know, basically when I get interviewed by ESN being like, well, Farival, it seems that you lost in Isaac episode 27,000. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? What was going through your head? It's like, you know, I slept a little bit too weird. Give me the odd mushroom. Give me the odd mushroom. A 3-cent key. I hate doing this because it shows I'm a coward. You know what? Alright, it was worth it. I think we skip the deal with the devil, as I do not have HP in order to make use of it, and we just go down. We have a key. Hopefully we could get something. I mean, as long as we don't like immediately die on this floor, we should be okay. Curse of the Unknown. Whatever, man. Sure. Give me $3 bill, which might act like it's probably actively bad for us. A golden key, huh? A golden key. It doesn't work on you. It does not work on you. Alright. Not too happy about that. But a tinted rock might in fact be what you need to get out of this. Try to get a bomb on the floor. You don't really care about anything else. Okay, chaos. Chaos and the power to buy spirit hearts is more or less the most important thing that has ever happened in this game. The second most important thing that's ever happened in this game is killing those spiders before those little bouncy head boys had the chance to persist for another round. So I'm happy with that. Alright. Basically, what's our plan here? I mean, you might also just say, why don't you, first of all, yeah, dude, give me Death's Touch, even though we don't have it unlocked. I'll always take that. Oh, it's going so well. If we get hit, we basically need to make a choice. We could stop it now and just go buy everything we need to survive. Or we just keep going and try to clear out the remaining of the waves and hope that we don't get hit once, because then we can't afford to press the button at all. But I think we're going to be fine, seeing as this is like, what, wave like 7, and we only have one more. I'm not too upset with how this is going out. But, you know, I try not to sandbag, you know. Basically, I'm one of those rare millennials where I'll own my mistakes. It's true, dude. A lot of people in my age group We make a mistake, we're like, well, it's not my fault because lists reasons, you know? Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Let's buy some Spirit Hearts first. We'll have enough to get Chaos, so I'm not too concerned about it. Give me 2 just to play around with. We'll fight the bosses. Chances are, you know, we're probably going to get hit once or twice against the boss fight. I'm not too upset about that. But I really do want to get rid of these freaking bats just because they have way too much HP and I don't respect them on a, you know, basic gameplay mechanic standpoint. But then also, like, on top of that, I just don't like them. So, you know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't need to have an excuse for why I don't like things anymore because I'm a millennial and I could just use my age grouping as a way to be like, well, you can't. Obviously, I don't like it because I'm a millennial. But, dude. Credit where credit's due, and that's right, I'm giving credit to myself. It's been a long day. Fairfield, I thought you said you just got up. Yeah, I don't mean like literally as in like a sense of time it's been a long day. I mean like in the sense of like we exist on this planet. It's been a long day. My God, what a dodge. But you know, I like to think, that's a bad hit. I like to think that I'm somebody who owns up to their mistakes, which is something everyone should do, you know? You make a mistake, don't try to cover it up. Don't be a coward. Just go for it. Let's not get Chaos until after the deal with the devil. Oh my God, it's the bloat. Alright, well, this is where our tier effects are going to come into handy to basically please don't let him move. And if he moves, then this is going to become much worse. But right now, not too bad. Room is big enough where the bloat shouldn't be an issue. Just don't get hit by the freaking eyes, brother. Okay, going well. You got to own up to your mistakes, you know? Now, obviously, I'm not going to give you an example of when I made a horrible mistake, because I'm not that kind of person. Why? Because, yes, of course, it's Krampus. Okay, it's Krampus. You have my reflection triple shot for some reason. I didn't know $3 bill could give you multiple effects. That's something new for me. I'm happy for that. He's petrified. Just kill him before he has a chance to take away your 1 HP. All right. Well, it's fine, because you know what? Krampus's head... Can't even use it, huh? We'll take Krampus's head. Why? Sacrificial Altar has done nothing for us, nor will it ever do anything for us, and I hate it. Give me Chaos. A bomb would be nice. Gave me a red heart. Couldn't help but notice it's not a bomb. So we're not going to be able to get... He's done it. Keep going. You got another payout from here. Okay. Not necessarily anything good, but that's still actually pretty substantial. You know what? Let's take our free Spirit Heart. Let's be happy with it. Let's go down. This run is it's fine. It's a nice, easy-going run. I'm not too upset about it. With Chaos, things might be getting a little bit spicier now, but we have decent HP, and that absolutely helps a lot. Okay, so as long as we don't die, we should be fine. Dude, the Prism for... okay, good room. Honestly, everything here is an absolute grab. I want the Prism just because it's rare and we need it. Book of Revelations can single-handedly keep us alive for a little bit. So, let's clear out this floor. Keep things Gucci. Really don't like that I took damage immediately, but you know what? Que sera, sera. Like I said, I'm a boy who owns up to his mistakes. But dude, and you know what? Like, okay, bad damage. Bring it together, dude. You're not allowed to get hit anymore on this floor. Next floor? Sure, whatever. This floor? Nah, that's not how we do things anymore. You know, the creep. Every single time there's creep. I know a lot of people, you know, and people with different personality traits. And that's the nice thing about the world that we live in. Everybody's a little bit different. But my God, man, the people that, like... I'm not putting anyone on blast specifically. Hey, can you, like... give me one more room so I could just do this, please? Thank you. But I think, like, my least favorite kind of people, the people that can't admit when they're wrong, or the people that will go bending over backwards in order to prove that they weren't wrong, or that they were in fact correct, but you thought they were wrong because you didn't understand, even though they were in fact wrong. Basically, the people that just, like, go through their entire lives trying to protect their image that nobody else really cares about other than themselves, but they have, like, this weird superiority complex that makes them think that's like, well, I can't possibly be wrong. And if I am in fact wrong, I need to make sure that nobody knows that I'm wrong so that I can continue having this, like, air about me so people don't think that I'm a bad person, or at the very least, I'm human. That's huge. Thank you for that. This is a decision that has to be made. I don't think that is worth it. And with the key, I think, yeah, you just go for that. You grab yourself an extra bomb, which is really nice. An Eternal Heart's also pretty banging. Worst case scenario, you break even. Okay. More money. Secret room. It's coming together, dude. Balls of steel. Range up. What'd I say, dude? I'm never wrong. Tarot Cloth, like, the best thing about Tarot Cloth is the fact that it's like 7 cents. I think you do buy the key. Hold on, we're making some corporate level decisions here. Was it worth it? Potentially. It was, in fact, worth it, my god. Alright, we have now, like, this is the majesty of chaos and greed mode. We have put together an angelic run before even unlocking the ability to fight the angels, or even the ability to, like, get into, well, that's not true. We could get into angel rooms. We just never have, because why would you? Play safe, please. Play safe, please. Just because you have a surprisingly ostentatious defense-based build doesn't mean that you can't, in fact, die. So, you know, oh, dude, no, not these enemies. Sister Viz, I don't think we've ever fought on the save file, but I absolutely hate them. Just get ready for insanity. Position yourself as accordance with the law. Keep things spry. Keep things entertained. I'm good to go. All right. Chances of winning, honestly, seem pretty high. Especially if we can make it through this deal with the devil era, which we're just going to go for. Alright. Not my favorite bosses in the world, but not the worst bosses. Would have really liked to have Krampus's head. This is going to get worse the longer this goes on. 2 carry-on queens is a lot. On top of that, there's just going to be so much poop everywhere. So, the concussive iron bar might be enough. Oh, boys. To take care of them before they become an issue. And if you can get one into its little, like, wiggly form, you're pretty much good to go. Play it safe, one's dead, we've done it. Okay. You know, I think, like, that was just the best dodging I've ever done in my life. I think, like, the big problem is, like, you know, I'm still underestimating my ability at Isaac. Sometimes I just need to lean into the fact that I'm good at the game. Unfortunately, these items right here, not the best for us. Habit would be good if we had, like, a decenter spacebar item. Box it's nice, but is it worth like 1 HP? I think the answer to that is a pretty obvious no. So we're gonna go down, dude. Sore spot in the run right now. I need HP. HP, it's just we need it. Otherwise, we're gonna die, and I really don't want to go through. You know what? Guppy's head. Take it. We actually have like really good damage. Oh, dude, and there's another Guppy item. There is another Guppy item, but there is also Spirit Hearts available. Okay. At this point, I don't care about spending money. So now we have Head of the Keeper. Absolutely banging. What do? Well, we make an appraisal right now. I think we have enough HP to be comfortable. Alright. Well, you remember how I said before that I was worried a little bit about maybe our potential damage output? I was worried more so about the HP, if I'm being real with you. All of that is going to be assuaded as soon as we get up to $15 reduce, which is going to be incredibly easy to do now that we have like Head of the Keeper, which I didn't even know had a chance of showing up in greed mode, so I'm really happy for that. But dude, we're going to become Guppy. All of our issues are going to be assuaged. I could go back to feeling superior about my abilities in this game. I don't know, dude, like people that just can't admit when they're wrong, you know? Here's the thing, look, I'm not trying to say that I'm more mature than people, because obviously if you've ever watched this channel at all, you know that that's not true. Nor will I ever lie to you and be like, oh no, that's 100%. I'm the most... What's the word? I'm the most mature person who has ever graced this planet. But I feel like it's, you know, it's a quality of a child, you know? Being unable to admit when you've done something wrong or have done something wrong or are wrong, it's the characteristic of a child, somebody who's protecting themselves. And also, I've worked for people that also could never admit when they were wrong. And my God, if I had to equate them to a child, I would 100% be like, yeah, this man's an absolute child. I don't know how in God's name he was able to start his own company. But at the same time, you know, it's not like I'm gonna hold that against them. Dude, can we talk about something that I have the most experience in, and also something that I could talk about at length? I don't understand the corporate world. People that, like, first of all, I get it, you know? People, you gotta make a living, and I get it. You'd rather work for yourself than somebody else. But, like, the corporate world, it blows my freaking mind. I've existed in this space for a very small amount of time, and I feel like I will take this. This is how confident I feel. I feel like, for the most part, I understand it. But I also get, like, business is business and all that. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't understand. Oh my god, dude. I want all of this. Let's take Holy Mantle. At the very least, it means that we could go into these for free, but, like, I think this is the last one we have. Okay. The very least, we could go into the curse rooms for free, but also, it's not going to last long. More so, I just want it because I think it's rarer than Dead Dove. Actually, no, I'm, like, 100% wrong. Holy Mantle's an unlock for one of the characters, you fool. Obviously, Dead Dove is way rarer. Why didn't you take that one? That's my mistake. Either way, does it matter? No, nothing matters, really. But I don't know. I don't think I could ever be, like, a proper businessman. Or at the very least, I don't think I could ever be a businessman that, like, was successful. Is there something about, like, the industry that it's not for me? With that being said, like, I don't know. If I had the choice of working for myself or working, like, for somebody, I think that's an obvious choice that anyone would make. I don't think there are a lot of people out there that'll be like, oh, I'd like to work for somebody. Unless, like, the person you're working for is, like, a family member or something like that. But really, you're just, like, doing it because you want to wait for that person to inevitably die, and then you take over, and then you have people working for you type situation. But I think, like, the idea of, like, you know, not to bring this up, but the idea of, like, wanting to just work for somebody your entire life, it's a boomer mentality, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, just go down to the local gas station, talk to the manager, because obviously the manager is going to be there on a random, like, Wednesday and be like, I'd like to have a job, and then, like, you stay at that gas station for the rest of your life until you die. Like, that's, you know, that's old boomer mentality. I'm not saying it's a bad mentality. First of all, you know, a job's a job, dude. You do, please, my god, stop with the friggin' droppy hands. You got one more, don't you? Alright, great damage. Just great damage all around. I think we're going to do a fantastic job against the Ultra Greed fight. Alright, I take it back. We're going to be absolutely fine against the Ultra Greed fight. You know what? Give me a 2 of diamonds. Alright. Let's go. 37 cents. Hold on, we're not done. Okay. 37 cents. Is it a lot? You're going to make me do a double Monstro fight inside of this room? I didn't even know that was a possibility. 37 cents. It's not a lot. But at the very least, it'll be progress towards the Greed Machine, which I'm not going to say that I've been ignoring it. I feel that we've been doing the unlocks here in a proper, oh good, Curse of the Blind. Oh no, how am I ever going to decide? Oh, actually, this might be huge. Head of the Keeper also might cause issues because we have to be quick at picking up these dollars before Greed does. Otherwise, he's going to, I don't care. He's going to, like, oh no, he's going to heal for like 3 HP. Whatever are we going to do? You know, whatever. Is it a concern? Yeah. Is it a major concern? No. I don't know, dude. The whole idea of, like, go work for somebody until you die. First of all, do what you gotta do, man. You know, I'm very pro people guiding their own lives in a fashion that's beneficial to them, you know? There's nothing wrong with working at a gas station. There's nothing wrong with getting any job as long as it's something that you need in order to support yourself, you know? Having the ability to express yourself monetarily without having to worry about judgment or, you know, the government being like, hey, how come you're not working and supplying us with dollars so that we can keep making the YRT bus later every single friggin' day so that you can never get to where you want to go on time. You know, that's the God-given right of every man, woman, and child on this planet. Well, I mean, like, you know, Canada and America exclusively. Probably other parts of the world that are also considered first world countries. I'll be honest with you, my geography's not that great. I'm assuming Japan. But also, I don't know what's going on over there. Dude, I want to go to Japan. Like, one day, you know? If I could spend, like, a good weekend, I wouldn't mind, like, traveling around the world. But here's the thing. And this is information that there's really not much you can do with this information other than accept the fact that it exists. I don't like flying. I've been on planes before, but I absolutely hate being in the air. And I don't know if, like, I wouldn't call it a fear. It's not like I'm afraid that the plane's gonna crash. And this is gonna sound morbid, but if I'm ever in a plane and it crashes, then I'm just gonna die. That's fine. You know, I understand that. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm I'm uncomfortable in planes. Planes suck. We've unlocked Key Bum, by the way, so I mean, that's nice too. And actually, yo, we're going to be able to donate. Don't jam. We're going to be able to donate a decent amount. Kane holding the paperclip. I like having permanent character unlocks. Past the 100 threshold. Greed mode just got harder, baby. You know what? Have another one. Alright. Anyway, I don't like flying. Hey! If you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. And of course, if you want to see more of my content in the future, hit the subscribe button. Join the Fade Tribe. My name is Farewell. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. We unlocked Kane. Right, he has a paperclip now. Alright. Worth it.